Hey guys, here for another video, and today's a special one because it's Thanksgiving. Just kidding, it's not really special. I don't even know why I said that. It's not, this video is nothing special. It's like every other video. But besides that, happy Thanksgiving. Fortunately, most of my family is dead or out of the country, so I don't really have to celebrate that holiday. Every time in the past I had to celebrate, I personally hate it. I don't like turkey. I don't like ham unless on a sandwich like Jersey Mike's or what's the other sandwich place called? Jimmy John's, JJ. And I like mashed potatoes, but I don't like mashed potatoes combining it with a turkey that has like a pig, a chicken, like a human hand, and a baby inside combined, like a turducken or something. I'm not really fucking with whatchamacallit Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving nonetheless for the people that are celebrating it, or happy not Thanksgiving for the people that have their family dead or hate them. I don't know, but nonetheless, let's get started. So today we're looking at Stormi Maya. I thought she looked very familiar, like a Disney star. I thought she was like on That's So Raven. I actually thought she was like the girl from That's So Raven, but then I found out Raven's real name is Raven Simone, so I felt like a dumbass. She is like the first light-skinned black person I've ever seen. She's half black, I'm assuming, because her last name's Alvarado. Love the whole black representation. Black Lives Matter. Rip George Floyd. I'm surprised everyone just stopped talking about him. It's just like, it's over. It's kind of like fashion, when like black people die and people get in on camera, it's like, oh shit, that's like the new fad, and then it just ends and people forget about him. I still post Rip George Floyd on Facebook to just mess around with people to see if anyone really cares, and no one ever comments on it again, so I guess Black Lives Matters and Blue Lives don't kind of stopped. I don't know. But nonetheless, Stormi Maya, and she seems to be pretty popular, but not for the right reasons, I would say. I started looking at her background a little bit on famous birthdays and see what movies she's been in. And she's been in the 2019 film Hustler, so she's obviously getting the bank somehow, and she is pretty active on a whole bunch of social media platforms. What most people seem to know her from is the Black Man Magic music video. I've never heard of a worse music video than this. But again, I respect her hustle. I respect that she's honestly putting her own money and trying to do her own thing. If you look at like how she's trying to represent herself on YouTube and other platforms, it seems to be that she's trying to be like a pop star, music singer, artist. Which by all means, go ahead, pursue your dreams. I think that's kind of cool that you want to pursue the art. It's just when you hear her art, it's just like, god damn, like, not that I sound amazing, but when I hear her, it's like if Barney would turn transgender and then suddenly he starts singing, and then that singing is like trying to be a girl, but it's not really, and it's just all out horrible. For me, Elmo's good. Elmo's World has more like rhythm and jam compared to her music videos. Again, she's probably going to get better. It takes time to get good at singing art, so props to her on that for trying it nonetheless. She does have an Instagram, 588k followers. She is pretty active on that. And she is, like I said, very, 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 very active on a lot of social media platforms, her promoting her music. She doesn't really promote her OnlyFans, even on her, like, Instagram. She doesn't promote it. So the person that requested me this, I don't even know how you found out she had an OnlyFans. It's very hard to even, like, when I Googled it, I'm like, where do you get it? Like, how does this person ever find it? She doesn't promote it in any of her social medias at all. But nonetheless, she is popular. People want to see her, and it is a request, so I'm going to do it regardless. She does have a TikTok if you want to see it. She does have a lot of videos on it. And one thing I will say is that the way she promotes herself on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube is very different than what she promotes herself on OnlyFans, but that doesn't mean it's a good thing. But let's get right into her OnlyFans, because obviously that's what we all want to know. So I fortunately got it for free. What OnlyFans sometimes does is that, or it also depends on the person, if they allow OnlyFans to do it, is that they'll offer like a small trial where you can sub for free and you get like 7 days for free, and then if you want to renew it after that, they'll charge you. Hers is $12.99, but I was fortunate enough to get a free sub until December 6th, so I got like a 7-day sub, so I was like, oh, perfect, I don't even have to waste any money if it's good or not. I mean, I wouldn't renew regardless, because I just never renew anyone's. I just review them and kind of tell people what it is. And fortunately, she does have a very large amount of content numbers on it. She has 2,818 posts, 3,811 photos, and 420 videos, and the numbers are pretty high. But I will tell you guys right off the bat, she is one of those people that suffer where it's like she has a lot of numbers, but what she has isn't that great. Personally, what I prefer is someone that has consistent content that is good. That doesn't mean you have to post like 20 billion times every week. I'd say post at least one video, one picture a week that is consistent and also quality. So I think most people that would have a sub on an OnlyFans would probably be happy with a 5-minute video a day, depending on what it is. But again, a 5-minute video doesn't take that much time, right? It's 5 minutes out of your day. And most of these people that are in this business don't really work a 40-hour work week. So there's not really any reason why they wouldn't post more quality content unless they're trying to, I wouldn't say scam their viewers, but most people do is they try to tease their viewers, and if they want more, they have to buy more in the DMs. Obviously, if you are a normal viewer of the show, a lot of people do that. I personally think those accounts are not worth it because it doesn't make sense to spend money to get more content, but you have to spend money to, you have to spend more money. It doesn't make sense to spend money to get content. I feel like there shouldn't be a middleman for that. I feel like once you get the sub and you pay for that service, you get everything for free. It's kind of like Netflix, and I think those accounts are pretty good and rare, obviously, but very worth it in that sense. So let's get into the content and what it is. So like I said, she does have over 3,000 photos. I did not look at all of them. Obviously, I don't have the time to look at 3,811 photos. So I did look up a good portion of it. I'm just scrolling through it, and you do get to see nudity if that's what you want to see. But what I say for her account and how she promotes it and how her OnlyFans is, it's very different than you would suspect. It's more like a model shoot, right? A nude model shoot is very different than a rated R model shoot. It's just kind of like the theme that she has, which again, you could do what you want. I'm just telling people what her pictures are. And a lot of her pictures, if you were to grab her videos and kind of put a still into it, aka pause it and take a screenshot, that's what a majority of her pictures feel like. Again, props to her. If you want to see her nipples and all that and her nudity, you get to see that. But one thing I also don't like about her pictures is that she uses a lot of her pictures and videos to promote other content, aka, for example, she'll be all waxed up. If you want to see the rest of the content, or if you want to see the video of it, go to your DMs. I personally don't like that. And there is one big issue that I have, which I'll get into it after I talk about the video. So let's talk about the video. So she has 420 videos, and the longest video of her is about 20 minutes long, but it's not of her exactly. Her longest videos are her doing podcasts. You don't see anything, it's audio only. And that's pretty much the longest videos of her. And if anything, if you want to see her in actual physical form, the longest video she has for that is 1 minute and 50 seconds. It starts whittling down to 10 to 3 to 2 seconds long. And it just never makes sense to me if someone's willing to put enough effort to put a podcast into OnlyFans that's 20 minutes long. Why would you make a video that's 2 seconds long? It doesn't make sense. If you go to the post that direct those videos are 2 seconds long, it's like, if you want to see the rest of the video that's 5 minutes long, go to your DMs. Here's a 2-second preview. Thanks. I don't think a 2-second preview is going to be worth checking out and keeping and renewing your OnlyFans. It doesn't make sense, at least to me. And I keep saying this because I just want people to really think about what they're doing. And because some people are blind, some people are ignorant. They're like, okay, it's worth spending it because they're putting amount of time and they're putting effort into this. No, you should be putting effort and time into your base sub. And if your base sub is good, I feel like you should be able to charge anything extra. And she is not one of those people where I consider her base sub to be good. Now, the content of her videos, it's a lot of her oiling herself up. I think one of my favorite videos is her. She does her own version of Blackface. She doesn't really put blackface on her face, but she covers her whole skin in black paint. I don't know, she's trying to kind of embrace the BLM movement. By all means, go ahead. I don't think blackface is bad. It's more of a comedic thing. If you get offended by it, whatever. I don't really care. No one should really care about any other person's opinion. You should just do you, stay in your own lane, and kind of like succeed in your own method. But yeah, her videos aren't too rated R. I think another thing worth mentioning is that a lot of her videos are of other girls. So the way OnlyFans works is that if you promote other girls' videos and people sub through that link that she is providing, she gets a portion of it. So she does a lot of her videos like that. I'd say about 20% of her videos are of other girls, and the rest of them are pretty short preview videos. If you want to buy the rest, you do have to go to the DMs. She does not have any boy and girl content in her OnlyFans, and it's none of her OnlyFans videos is too rated R. Like I said, with the photos, it feels like a model shoot more than like an adult shoot. There is a difference when there's like nude artists, right? A nude artist is different than a porn star posing nude. One of them is more of an artistic way, and one of them is more of like an adult, and the theme is more rated R, so to say. Now, the final thing I do have to mention is that she does have her own site in her OnlyFans called stormihub.com. And if you want to see any of the really rated R stuff, you have to go through that. I don't think she ever promotes that beside on her OnlyFans. And it's basically her own version of OnlyFans. And I will say, it's good what she's doing. Like, I like the format, I like all of that, but what I don't like is that she's using OnlyFans to promote that. I feel like she used her whole Stormi video hub and posted everything in that website to her OnlyFans and did not charge for it. Her OnlyFans would probably be the best OnlyFans I've ever seen. But the fact that you have to go through another website and then you have to pay for each video, and it's not cheap either to see any rated R stuff, and OnlyFans, she kind of like is supposed to be that platform where she does have radar stuff, but instead she only teases the radar stuff in her OnlyFans. It doesn't make sense why she's willing to put so much effort on her own site, but not her OnlyFans, where she has the majority of her fans on it. So if I think her account's worth it or not, I don't think so. If you guys are expecting to see radar content on her OnlyFans, you're not seeing any of that. It feels more like an artistic model shoot type thing. If you do want to see any of the radar stuff, you have to go to stormihub.com, but it's going to cost you hundreds of dollars to even get like a good catalog of videos of watching her. So it just doesn't really make sense to get any of that. So thanks guys for watching this video. Happy Thanksgiving again. I'm thankful for my subscribers. I mean, I honestly didn't think I would get over 1,000. I know it's still a small amount, but I'm still very grateful for all of that. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave me in the comments below. There's a Google form in the description. It makes it easier, and I'll probably get your request quicker if you submit your OnlyFans girl or model or whatever request through that. So thanks again for watching this video, and have a good day. Bye.